The depressed person who wants to kill themselves is given the advice of just stay alive. Don't do it. It's not worth it. But then when they're actually staying alive and they're doing the habits that are actually keeping them alive, they're told to knock it off. They're told to stop. They get told that they're ruining their life. What is the main advice that depressed people get? It's to not be so miserable all the time. It's to keep your room clean. It's to work out. It's to spend more time outdoors, sleep better, and all this stuff. But what I think most people don't understand is that the reason people who are in this situation actually sleep late and are doing, I don't know, things they shouldn't be doing, the reason they actually do it is not because they want to, it's because it's the only thing that's actually keeping them alive. It's the only thing that they know, is the only thing that they're comfortable with. And I just find it extremely ironic that when someone is about to kill themselves, they're told not to. But then when they actually try to not kill themselves by doing the things that are actually keeping them alive, they're told to not do that either. So I'm here to say, and this might be controversial, but my take is if there are unhealthy coping mechanisms that you might be doing in your life right now, if there are addictions or habits that are literally the only reason you are still breathing on this planet today that might not be healthy for you, keep doing them, because your life is more the fact that you are breathing and you are still here on this planet is more important than what your optimal health will look like in 5 years or whatever. Because if it just comes down to whether you're still on this planet or not, it's more important to just get through the day regardless of what you need to do to actually get through it. And I'm here to say that it's 100% okay. Like, I feel like the reason why people feel so bad about this is because it's just so, like, it's just looked down upon so much by everyone. Like, if you're depressed, um you're not depressed because your room is not clean, or you're not depressed because you're out of shape. You're not depressed because you're spending all your days on your phone doom scrolling. The reason you are doing those things is because you are depressed. It's not the other way around. And those are the things that are actually keeping you alive in the first place. And people feel so guilty about doing those things, even though that's actually the only reason they're here. And I don't know, maybe I'm just hypothesizing, but that's probably why people end up doing it. It's because they don't feel like they're doing the right thing, even though it is the only option. It is the only thing they can do. So I'm here to say that who cares, whatever. If the habit that you're doing is unhealthy, if it's the only thing that's keeping you alive, then I think it's okay. I think one more day is more valuable than optimizing your life, because guess what? You hear all these people saying, no, don't do that. Don't binge eat food or whatever. Instead, eat clean so that you feel better. But, like, that's the thing, it doesn't work like that. It's not as easy as that. The reason people are eating bad food, or the reason people are doing the bad habit in the first place, is because they are depressed. The bad habits are not what's making them depressed. The bad habits is a result of depression, because it's a survival mechanism. And when your brain is fucked up, it doesn't think properly like it should. And that's why people do it. It's just to live, it's just to survive. And imagine how difficult or heartbreaking it is when people you love, people you see on the internet, tell you to stop doing those things and make you feel bad about doing those things, which are not good for you, but are also the only things that are actually keeping you here to begin with. It must be the worst thing you could possibly go through, to go through the fact that everyone's making making you feel worse about yourself for doing these things, even though it's the only thing that's actually getting you to sleep in your bed and wake up the next day. I don't want to, come up with some cure, or like, I don't want to give this advice or whatever, like in this video. Like, if you're going through something, it sucks. It 100% sucks. I am here to say that the coping mechanisms that you are doing, that normally people look down upon you for, are okay. It is okay to do those things if that's the only thing that's actually getting you through the day. That's all I'm trying to say in this video. I'm not trying to make some cure. I'm not trying to come up with some solution. I'm just making this clear. That is my only goal in this video. And of course, just to be clear, I'm not saying it's great that you're doing those things. I'm not saying it's great to be in an addiction, or it's great to do bad habits. All I'm trying to say is just take it one day at a time. Don't look at this grand scope of like, oh, but I'm not doing something good for myself right now. That means I'm a bad person. Just live another day. Just get to tomorrow. That should be your goal. Just get to tomorrow. This whole thing, everything that you're going through, will work out in the end. Everything will work out the way it's supposed to. The universe is so big, it's so expansive, that everything that's supposed to happen to you will happen to you as long as you are still alive and you still keep going. It's not an excuse to just do whatever you want. It's just to keep living. Because I feel like some people just get overwhelmed by the fact that they're not doing what they should be, and they, they feel guilty about doing it, even though it's actually the only thing that they feel is keeping them alive. And that's when bad things happen. And I'm trying to make this video to not encourage, but I want to make those people feel heard and valued, because it's a tough place to be in, and no one's gonna say this. No one's gonna say, yeah, it's okay to do things as long as it's keeping you alive, even if those things might be really, really bad. But again, as I said, if it's literally the only thing that's keeping you alive, then doing it is better than not being on this planet. And again, as long as you are just being, as long as you are just existing, you will get through it in the end. Everything that needs to happen to you will happen to you in the end, as long as you are just existing. So yeah, I don't want this video to come off as like a excuse to do just whatever. Of course, you should be trying to improve yourself and trying to kick addictions that you're in. But of course, it's not that easy, right? It's not as easy as it sounds. And if that's really the only thing that's keeping you alive right now, then there's absolutely no shame in doing it. That's about it.